It has been 2 years, but the long-awaited sequel to my thoughts on Sonic Mania and Project Sonic 2017, Sparks Talks Episode 1, is finally here. I have played through Sonic Mania, I should say Sonic Mania Plus, and Sonic Forces, and I will now give my final thoughts on both of those games. We're going to start with Sonic Mania. Now, sorry about that. When this game was first announced, they were kind of announced around the same time, Sonic Mania and then Project Sonic 2017. Sonic Mania, I grew up with Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 for Sega Genesis was the first game I ever played, and seeing this brought back memories of me as a child playing Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic CD. Oh, those games were so fun. And yeah, Sonic Forces, Project Sonic 2017, they didn't show much show to tease or making the game look post-apocalyptic, but we'll get to that later. Then when Sonic Mania did come out, I got it for Switch. I played it, and right at the intro, I just got hit with huge nostalgia seeing the intro screen looking like Sonic 1. It was amazing, It pretty much copies Sonic 3, has 3 playable characters, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and I should say Sonic 3 and Knuckles is like my favorite classic Sonic game. Let's see. Yeah, and as for Sonic Mania, the game was very fun. It did have a bit of a flaw, with the hard-boiled heavies, but let me see, what were the stages? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it mostly used a lot of stages from past games. It had a few new ones, like, yeah, Studiopolis, Press Garden, Mirage Saloon. I think Metallic Madness was... pretty sure that was a new one. I don't think that was brought back, was it? Oh, no, never mind. That's from Sonic CD, my bad. Yeah, Titanic Monarch and Egg Revere. Okay. And the special stages, to get the Chaos Emeralds, they pretty much did like a remake of the one from Sonic CD. Which, the ones from Sonic CD, I wasn't too fond of. But in Sonic Mania, they're a little easier, but still not too fond of them. And then when you go past the lampposts, you get to go to the special stages from Sonic 3 with getting all the blue orbs. Those are okay. I can handle those better than the ones from Sonic CD. I have to say, probably my least favorite special stages would probably be the ones from Sonic 2. I just wasn't too fond of those. But yeah, Sonic Mania, very, very fun game. Playing like a classic game, it does get harder as you go on. But then, what classic game or what game trying to emulate classic style doesn't get harder as you go on? So yeah. And then yeah, with Sonic Mania Plus, they added in some more gameplay. They added Encore mode, which that was pretty interesting. Instead of having lives, you have like a party system. You can gather all 5 characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Ray, and Mighty. If one of them dies, you just switch to another one, and the two you have out, you can switch between them anytime. If you want to play as another one, you have to find that switch monitor and break that. That was really interesting. Part of me liked it, then another part of me didn't, because if the character dies, you have to try and find them again, and this didn't happen, but I think it said if all your characters dies, it's game over. So yeah, like I said, it has its pros and it had its cons. Pros being that for boss fights, if you die, you can just switch to another character. You don't have to fight the boss. You don't have to start over from the beginning of the boss. Just the con is you lose that character. It's like characters who really help were like Tails and Ray, since they could fly. Tails could fly, and Ray could do like the what Mario could do with the cape in Super Mario, where glide. Kind of similar to Knuckles, but not quite. But yeah. And playing through the stages again, it was interesting. Seeing there was like a different background. Some of the stages were a bit different, and yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty much all I have to say for Sonic Mania. Overall, really, really fun game. It seems like the classic way is the way to go for Sonic, since there's kind of been an up and down spiral with Sonic games. They come back, then they're bad again. They come back, then they're bad again. And when they make it classic style, it's super fun. So yeah, if they want to make more games in Sonic Mania style, I'm all for that. That seems to be the way to go. And now for Project Sonic 2017 or Sonic Forces. Yeah, they were making this game look dark. I admit with that teaser and then, with all the trailers they've been showing, especially when you listen to Infinite's theme song, that sounds like some classic Linkin Park, and some people said it sounds like Hollywood Undead. I'm like, yeah, it kind of does. And yeah, who would have known? I had no idea that Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces would tie into each other. If you get the good ending of Mania mode in Sonic Mania, it shows classic Sonic going into a portal, and then he appears in Sonic Forces. And then, once you beat Sonic Forces, classic Sonic shown going back, and then in Encore mode in Sonic Mania Plus, it's that story where he rescues Ray and Mighty. But yeah, Sonic Forces, pretty much Sonic's been beaten, Eggman's captured him, and now Eggman's conquered like 99% of the world, and the remainder of Sonic's friends have made a resistance to fight Eggman. And this game, along with other recent modern games, it makes me go back to other games where Tails and Knuckles and everyone else actually did shit. And you remember when you could play as them and they would actually kick ass instead of just being side characters and just talking to you? You remember that? I certainly remember that. I miss those days. Especially the days of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 where you had multiple characters to play as, each with different play styles. Adventure 2, I think, did that better. Adventure 1, some of them felt too similar to Sonic, but yeah, I honestly missed that. The Avatar, that wasn't too bad. I didn't like the fact that you couldn't boost with the Avatar, but you could only do that with modern Sonic, but still, the Avatar was fun to play as for the most part. This game's also showed me where that whole double boost meme came from. I'm just like, oh my god. But Sonic Forces, it was fun. It wasn't bad. It's better than most of the modern games they've been making recently, but the stages were super short. I'm not even kidding. I could beat most of those stages in 2 or 3 minutes. 3 minutes if I wasn't really trying, and I'd still get the best rank. I think it was an S rank. I'd still get an S rank even though I wasn't really trying. I wasn't really trying to get a high score. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, the story is about Infinite, who, I mean, it seems like he's a robot, but then when you play not Project, episode Shadow, it seems like he was a mercenary who just got powered up. So I don't really know which is it. And then once you beat Infinite, he's gone for good. You don't ever see him again. And then you just fight Eggman. Switching between classic Sonic, modern Sonic, and the Avatar. Ugh. Yeah, with episode Shadow, that was okay. That was also super short. I don't think there was too much of a difference between playing as him or playing as Sonic, but yeah. And yeah, they always got to bring back Green Hill Zone. It seems like in every game, they have to bring back Green Hill Zone. Yeah, 30 stages, or 30, yeah, 30 stages, but still, like I said, super short. Also, I remember back in older Sonic games, like Adventure and Adventure 2, it had more cutscenes. You could actually see them doing stuff instead of just hearing them talk about doing stuff. Like in Sonic Forces, Tails accessing the computer, finding all those files. In a game like Adventure and Adventure 2, you would actually see him doing that, but all you're doing is just seeing text boxes and hearing him talk about it. I would have liked to actually see that happen instead of just hearing about it, but, that's just how things are these days, unfortunately. It's sad, but what are you going to do? And yeah, they made some DLC with Episode Shadow and more costumes for the Avatar and Supersonic. But, yeah. I think that's all I have to say. The Sonic Forces, I didn't like it as much as Sonic Mania, and like I said, I beat it like really fast. But it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable for the most part. Like I said, better than recent thing. I think it's been better. Let me see. What have the recent modern games been? Let me see. Lost World. Yeah, I guess it would be better than Lost World. And Sonic 4, yeah, I did enjoy Mania and Forces better than Sonic 4 Episode 1. I haven't played Episode 2 yet, but yeah. Okay, yeah, I'd say, okay. So yeah, Sonic Forces, it really wasn't what I was expecting, you know, it wasn't a... I mean, the game was trying to be serious, but I don't know, with Sonic the Hedgehog, I can't really take it too seriously. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I know the game was trying to be serious, but yeah, I was just kind of laughing at some parts. I'm just like, wow. But yeah, overall, like I said, it was fun. I enjoyed Mania more, but Forces was enjoyable. I just wonder for the future of Sonic, are they gonna go modern style or classic style? If they want to do a little of both, that's okay. They just need to, with modern style, I would like for that to come back. They just need to make it better. Maybe go back to what they did with Adventure 2. Make it so more playable characters with different play styles. I would like that to come back, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they might just stick with classic stuff since that seems to be the way to go for them. So yeah. So yeah, overall, Mania Plus, really fun game. I would definitely recommend that. Forces, I guess I would recommend it if you could find it at a cheap price. I don't want to pay too much for it. I think when it came out it was like $40. I'd say if it's like 20, maybe get it. But like I said, if you can find it cheap, I'd say it's a good way to spend a couple of hours. But if you can find Mania, I'd say if you had to choose one, definitely get Mania. Get Mania Plus, since you have 5 characters and 2 different modes of play. Mania mode and Encore mode. So, yeah. And that'll do. My final thoughts on Sonic Mania Plus and Sonic Forces. To sum it up, both fun games. I would recommend Mania Plus over Forces any day of the week. And if they want to, I don't know what they're going to do with future games, but like I said, they might just stick with classic style since that seems to be the way to go. Modern style seems to, they do well, then they don't, then they do, then they don't, and so on. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time for more discussion videos. Take care.